Okay. Okay, well, I guess I'm live. There's probably nobody here. Let me see if I can open another box. So I can find myself live. This is all weird for me. Hopefully you guys can hear me and stuff. Okay. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Witchy. So, this is, hopefully I got it all figured out. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Tamara. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. This is going to be a short one. I didn't get my preview video up that I had made. It's just been crazy with, the kids and the Christmas and the family and the paper dyeing and all the stuff. So this is just going to be a video, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, while I blabber about what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try and go live twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. And the only reason I'm live this week on Thursday is because obviously yesterday was Christmas and it was just too crazy here to even contemplate going on. It was a lot of fun, but I peopled so much yesterday that I slept hard. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas and that you got lovely goodies and you spent time eating yummy food and spending time with the people you love. This is so awkward all by myself. So because I feel so awkward about this, my thought was there was something around a while ago, and I don't know if anybody still really does it, but I'm going to start doing journaling by fives. And I did take some notes. Let me grab my notey book. It's always that wonder of where did I put that? Okay. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, so let me get to journaling by fives. Okay. So I'm pretty sure the concept originated with Shannon Green, but I'm not 100% sure. When the stream is over, I'll link a video in the down box. And I know looking at my keyboard is not real exciting. I don't have it here. I can show you. There's some black paper that I've been working on. So hopefully that will give you something to look at that isn't me. Let's see. So it's 5 steps. It came out kind of gray, but it's gray with black accents, and the whole batch, I'm about in the middle of it. It's got really great effects and some nice red and pink undertones. I don't know if those are going to come out, but maybe I can pull one of the pieces that's got a little bit more effect on it. I love to dye the paper. Here's one that's got a little bit of an effect. I've just been having fun with it, trying out some new things, getting used to the water's different here and the temperature's different. So getting some interesting things going on with the paper. 25 sheets of this are actually a custom order. Black is a little bit out of the order I was going to do, but I got a custom order. So there'll be 2 available in the shop probably by the end of the weekend. So I will make an announcement on my Facebook and in Bima's Crafty Corner if anybody wants to pick up the other 2 packs that I'll have available. But it's my super dyeing mojo, Laura. Thank you, Sheila. So I'll make an announcement right before I put that live. Or if you want to pre-order, you can just email me and I'll sell the other two. The 25 lots of dyed paper, if you go through my Etsy shop, are $11.50, and that includes the shipping. If you buy them from me through email, they're $9.50, I think, but you pay the shipping. So it's a better deal if you're going to order multiple things to order it through email. If you're just going to order one thing, it's better to do it through the Etsy shop price-wise for you guys. Oh, thanks, Sheila. So, are you guys familiar with the concept of journaling by fives? I know it's been around a while, so I assume some of you will know about what it's about. It's a superpower. You've never heard of it? Okay, so it's 5 steps, and you get 15 minutes per step. Most people do it in a composition notebook, where they've taken one of those 100-page composition notebooks and glued 5 pages. Hi, Curly, how are you this morning? Where they've taken 5 of the pages from the composition book and they glue those together. And when you do that, you take that 100-page composition book to a 20-page art journal that with really thick pages. And the reason they do that is it was a way for people who maybe were uncomfortable with mixed media or were new to it, a way to do something inexpensively with mixed media and just play and have fun. It's also a great way if you have trouble breaking a page, if the idea of doing an art journal, mixed media project daunts you, or if you're just brand new and you have limited supplies, it's just to let go and go with the process of this, of doing all of the things in the steps without really thinking about what you're doing, without thinking about composition. Sure, you pick your colors in advance and your images and stuff, but you're doing 20 pages in 15 minutes for each step. So, for example, I'll throw this up here. Let's say I have 20 pages. So your first step is paint. So you would take your page and you would put your paint on your palette, and you're going to go through this whole page. Hi, Erin. Hi, Francis. Oh my gosh, there's so many more. Hi, Ray. I don't think I missed anyone, but if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. I haven't seen you in forever, Francis. Great to see you. Are you doing okay? Laura, cheap and fun. That's you. So you would go through all 20 pages and put your paint on. You're doing good? That's awesome. But somebody worked it out, and that's like 45 seconds a page or something like that. I haven't actually done the math myself, but, so you have a very limited amount of time. Most people use a brayer for the paint part or a credit card because that's really, and they're not trying to cover the whole page. So the first step is paint, and you get 15 minutes to put paint on all 20 of your pages. So the way it broke down was it's 5 sessions, 10 prompts, 2 per session, 15 minutes, so that it's 40 seconds a page, 20 pages, just one side. So session 1 is paint or ink for the background. Session 2 is collage or recycle. It's supposed to be texture items. Step 3 is for pattern, which is stamps and stencils. Session 4 is for your focal point, which is words and images. So if you have like the box, like I have the collage-y stuff. So I would probably pick out some stuff from there. So you start out with you pick out some things in advance, and people put them in either manila folders or little baskets, one for each step. You put in your little things that you're going to put in your journal, no more than, say, 25 if you're doing 20 pages. You don't want to overwhelm yourself with choices. You want to be forced to make split-second decisions. So step 4 is the focal point, words and images, and step 5 is the detail. So it's the doodling stage. It's pen, pencil, if you want to enhance it in any way. Okay, Clint. So I'm inviting you, if you want to come along and do it with me while I'm doing it, you're certainly welcome to. I am not going to use a composition book to start with because I have limited space to work in. I got this graphics book at the thrift store and I took it apart. I'm going to use the images for collage work, but there were these index pages in the back, and you'll be able to see that they are just this hot yellow color that is sort of blinding. So what I'm going to do is they came out in signature pages, the entire book. I didn't get a single page. So I'm going to glue this together and create one thicker page, and then I'm going to cut it in half. I want to work on my pages individually because I have limited space, and you're going to put paint on it, and I don't want to have to futz around with putting parchment paper in between or smushing them or gluing them together. So I'll be able to work on the pages individually and just put them aside. So, and then I'm gonna obviously gesso over this. So by the time Saturday rolls around, I will have these. I have a pretty good stack of the index pages, and then some of the pages that didn't have any salvageable images that I would be inclined to work with. So that's what I'm going to work on. But if you want to do it, you can use anything. A lot of people do use the composition books, but you could use pieces of paper. You could use an altered book. You could just use mixed media paper. So if anybody's inclined to come on Saturday, I will be on at 2 p.m. with my little timer and my baskets of goodies. You could totally do a ring binder. I just want it to be separate because I know that I get flustered if I have to try and do too much all at the same time. So I'm trying to start this out working with what I know my limitations are. So I'll be on Saturday with my timer and my little baskets of goodies. I'm going to do the first 3 steps. So that's the ink or the paint. Gosh, I can never remember from the ink or the paint, the texture items, which is you can use collage items, or you can use like tissue paper or things that have texture, like that feel rough. So a lot of this is just gluing. And then the third step is stamps and stencils. So I'll be doing those 3 on Saturday, and then I'll be doing the last 2. And then there's a 6th optional session called free play. So if you hate what you've done at the end of all of this, you can have a chance to go back and add some paint or put some additional images or do whatever you want to it so you have an art journal at the end that you like. So the first 3 will be on Saturday at 2 p.m. my time, which is 5 p.m. on the East Coast. And Wednesdays will be at 11 a.m. my time, which is 2 o'clock on the East Coast. Ray, you're gonna be there with bells on. I would love for you guys to join me and have fun with me and be in the chatty box and do some crafty stuff. I don't have the ability to host because I don't have enough subscribers to do it remotely. So maybe when I get enough subscribers, or I can afford StreamYard, I can invite people on to play with me. Oh, that's awesome, Curly. I would love to have you come and play on Saturday, and then you could finish it on your own time or in any of the other sessions, or you could do it all on Saturday if you wanted to. It's meant to take 1 hour and 25 minutes if you do all the steps, and it might take you a little longer because, at the end you're allowed to dry your pages if you need to, if you have a heat tool or all that. But it's designed for you to do a complete art journal if you want in that one whole session for 1 hour and 25 minutes. I'm looking forward to doing it because I've seen the idea around, but I have never tried it, and I would really love to do it. Sheila, you're going to come and watch? That's awesome. So yeah, I'll be gluing my pages up and getting them cut in half and getting everything ready to go the next couple of days. And of course, I'm dyeing the paper as always. And I will add in some moderators. Curly, would you like to be a moderator? I didn't get to that part today before I was trying to figure out the camera. You know me, I'm always late to the party. Okay, so I will add Curly as a moderator, and if anybody else would like to volunteer, I don't want to put anybody on the spot. You can message me on Facebook or email me. I'll stick my email address in here. But 1 or 2 moderators, probably a good idea. Let's see. Hi, Clint, how are you? So that's my email address. If anybody's interested in being an additional moderator for these streams, that would be awesome. I'm glad that you can help out Curly. That is amazing. So did everybody have a Merry Christmas? Oh, of course I would have you, Laura. Don't be silly. I would be so pleased if you would mod for me. So I will put those in. I have to figure out how to do it. But by Saturday, I'll have you all in there as mods. I promise. Cool. So did you have good food and good times? It was a madhouse here, but it was awesome. I got to meet pretty much almost the entire family. I hear you, Sheila. I've got Windows 10 on my laptop, and Bima's loaning me a camera so that I can do the fingers videos. Otherwise, I have to do face, and then you can't see what I'm working on because my laptop only has the camera where you see your face. And then oh, thank you, Witchy, because I barely got mine going today. I'm surprised I made it online with the right camera showing. But that's what I wanted to talk about. Do you guys have anything you want to say? Oh, yeah, it was loud here too. There was like 6 small children and probably 15 or 20 adults total. So that makes for, pretty raucous event, but it was fun. And, it was nice to meet everybody and see everybody all at one time. Yeah, that was a few minutes ago, Sheila. Oh, I am too, Witchy. I was going to start today, but I could not get my pages glued together in time. Even if I was going to use a composition book, I would still have to glue stuff together. So I just figured I'd come on today because I had told a couple people I was coming on. Hi, Mark. How are you today? So I told a couple of people I was going to come on, and I didn't want to just not come on. So I figured I'd come on and explain what I'm going to do when I come on again. But so that's all I've got. So unless you guys want to talk about something specific, or you have questions, or you want to see what I've been dying, I don't have anything else for today. But I do appreciate you all stopping by because I didn't even make an announcement except to maybe 2 people that I was going to be on. What colors? My color for January is aquamarine. Oh, and I have some paper I can actually show you. Hold on. I've got my first batch done. I just haven't ironed it yet. But I do have something I can show. Just give me a second. My little room is kind of tiny and I'm not used to. I just wind up with stuff piled everywhere because I'm a piler. Okay. Getting some paper. So this is the lighter version of the aquamarine. The next one I'm going to try and make a little bit darker. These didn't really come up with any effects. With some of the lighter colors, it's really hard to get effects. Like when you see the blush pink paper, it's a beautiful color, but you don't really get too many effects. You got a notification. I feel super special. Ooh, Spirograph. Awesome. So, yeah, this is the aquamarine color, and it's brighter than it's showing up on camera. And there's a damaged one in there you can see. So this is the kind of effects you might tend to get on this kind of paper. That kind of speckled thing. Whereas where you saw with the black paper, the darker colors do some other interesting things. But this is a light aquamarine. The next batch I'll try and make a little bit darker. But I was going for a mix of pages. It does. It's very sky colored, and then it's got some darker accents on some of the papers. Like here you go. There's one with there's another one with a pattern on it. So this is kind of as dark as it will get, and then I deliberately did this one lighter. But they'll be darker papers, and I'll mix them together. Yummy. Must be a slow. Yeah, Sheila, it must be a slow day for YouTube if they're my first live stream. I have like 200. So I did hit 200, guys, and I will be doing a giveaway when I hit 500, and I'll give you guys a little scoop. I'm going to be doing my giveaway is going to be some gift cards for my store. I haven't decided the amounts yet, but that is what I'll be doing when I hit 250. So when I've solidly hit 250, like say when I hit 260, and I know for sure that it's not going to drop down to like 120 once I've had the giveaway, I'm going to do gift cards for my store. I'm going to have 3 winners, 1 big winner and 2 for a lesser amounts, but it will all be gift cards for things in my store, shipping included. Yes, I'm at 203. Who would have thought? I've stayed at 194 for a good 4 or 5 months. So I finally picked up a few more subscribers, and I'm not in any rush to get there. But if I get there anytime soon, so you guys will be aware, everybody who's a subscriber will be able to win. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to do my giveaway, so I have a little bit of time to work on that. But it's going to be gift cards for my Etsy store. For my papers or whatever. You can apply it to anything in the store when you get your gift card. So I hope that sounds okay. And then this is the last of my red batch I did. It actually came out pink, like it's a reddish pink instead of the blush pink. So these will be available also coming up because I can't put them in the red batches. So it's a nice where you get the soft blush pink, this is a warmer color. Oh, Mark, there are tons of videos all over YouTube about washi tape. A lot of people use it to accent junk journals or ATC cards, but there's a lot of stuff out there about washi tape. If you just type it in into the YouTube search bar, you will come up with hundreds of things. All right, I think I'm going to wrap up. I've been on here for 23 minutes, and I think I've showed you all I have to show you for today. Oh, I showed you the purple tags. I did finish a couple other colors. Three and 4. I have 4 colors done so far, I think. Yeah, there we go. So you guys have seen my regular size tags. Let me grab one of those so I can show you the contrast. So this is a regular size tag. And then these are the little baby tags I'm making. And after I show you these, that'll be the end of the video. So I've got red, aquamarine, green, and purple done at the moment. But by the time these are done, I'll have all 10 colors that I have available. Aren't they cute little baby tags? They came out pretty adorable, if I do say so myself. Is it wrong to like your own work? So those are the colors I have done so far. And this one is, again, lighter than it looks on the camera. So this one is green, and this one is green, and this one is aquamarine. But I wanted to do the little tags because I thought it would be a good way for people to sample my colors, to see the color range and the saturation you can get and the effects without having to make a super huge purchase, because the tags will be available in my full color range. So yeah, I was excited the way those came out. They're tricky to do because they're so small. They wick up the dye really fast. The first couple we did were hysterical. We just turned away for a minute and all of a sudden they were dyed all the way to the top. Whoopsie. All right, so I will see you all again soon. I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm so glad that you were able to visit with me this morning. And thank you, Witchy, and I will see you soon, I'm sure. I will be on Saturday at 2 p.m. my time, which is Pacific Standard, and that's 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys can join me, and some of you might even hiss, Curly, hiss. And some of you might even art along with me. But we will be doing the first 3 steps of the Journaling by Fives. Bye, everybody. Have a great afternoon. I will see you all again soon, I am sure. Okay. Now, how do I end? I don't know how to end this. Does anybody know how to end this? Uh-oh. Let me go over here. Maybe it's over here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I figured it out. Bye, guys.